Hey YouTube, it is February 23rd, 2019, and I just came from my first acupuncturist appointment, so I figured I would kind of update everyone. So I did go in today, and I took my medical records, which I had, they had told me to bring, so that they would know what's going on, so I took everything, and I actually had it was a different experience for me. Different. It wasn't bad, but it was just different. I went in and when she did come in to see me, I waited a few minutes past. I think my appointment was for 11:30. For 10:30. I got there at 11:15 or 11:20, and they didn't see me till probably almost 11:30. So, but it wasn't bad. She did spend time with me talking. I did take my medical records, and she looked over them. She actually gave me information that I don't think I really received fully at the fertility doctors. Like, some of the numbers she was saying was high, but she was like, if you could bring this number down, and you can bring it down, she said once that number is brought down, you'll have a greater chance of a pregnancy. And I was like, oh. She was like, I'm sure they didn't tell you this at the doctor. I was like, no. And she said you can actually even go and ask them for, I think it's called prolactin or something, whatever it was. I have to find out again. I have to look at my papers. But she said you can actually ask them to give you something to bring that number down. And once that number comes down, she's like, you have a greater chance of getting pregnant. I was like, they never mentioned that to me. And then she did mention that she's more about the quality of the eggs than the quantity. She was like, and she illustrated, she said you can have 100 soldiers, but if all 100 of them are incompetent, then you're probably not going to win the war, versus if you have 5 soldiers and you have 5 competent soldiers that can get the job done. You know what I mean? And so I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So I listened to what she said. She gave me some herbs to take. She said that they should help increase my fertility. The acupuncture itself wasn't bad. I was expecting it to be completely and totally where I didn't feel anything. I did feel when the needles went in, but I'm sure they use different size needles. I did feel them go in. They didn't hurt, but I did feel like a little prick, almost like, not like a needle prick, but like I felt something, like a pinch or something. I felt something. It wasn't like, I've heard that you don't feel anything, so I thought I was going to feel nothing, but I did feel it. So it wasn't painful, but I did feel it. And then, so you were there for 30 minutes. You lay there after they put it in. You lay there for 30 minutes, and they turned off the lights, and I laid there. And for me, I just got really cold on the table. Like, I'm in Houston, and I think it says it's 74 degrees outside. And I was literally, my hands and everything started to just get really, really cold on the table. I don't know why that happened to me, but it did. And so, but I lived to tell about it. I did. I did do the acupuncture, and she recommended that I come back weekly, and she gave me some herbs to take. And then she told me to make an appointment with the doctor and see if I can start, if they can retest me to see if those numbers have changed any, so she can get an accurate account, because the paperwork I gave her was of, I'm trying to find the herbs that she gave me. The paperwork I gave her was from, how many years ago? That was almost 2 years ago now. So she was trying to get more accurate numbers. So she was like, hey, could I, get them to do it again? So there it is. That's the medicine she gave me, or the herbs that she gave me. She gave me some to take. And then she gave me this sheet, a list of things that I can and cannot eat. So I don't eat meat already. I already don't eat meat. Dairy products are off the list. Wheat, I eat a lot of bread, and that is off the list. Fried foods, I don't eat a lot of, except French fries. Potato is my absolute favorite food, and I eat that a lot. So that's off the list. So she gave me a list, and it looks like there's 12 different things that I can, categories that I can eat from here. So I just have to stay within that and keep it going. I guess cereal for now is off the list, and I eat a lot of cereal because I love cereal, but for now I guess that's off the list. I mean, that's off my eating list for now. So I am going to go buy, I think I have some beans at the house. I'm going to go into Kroger's. I'm at Kroger's right now, and I'm going to go buy some things to try to eat so I can have something to eat. But I think I had oatmeal for breakfast this morning, and that may be like a no-no because, you know, and I had pizza for dinner last night. So those are a couple of things that are definitely off the list. So I'm just gonna have to try and eat better, eat healthier, do different. And like I said, I already eat pretty okay, but excuse me, apparently I can do better. And then I'm gonna start on the herbs. So I will just keep you guys up to date with the progress. Like I said, it wasn't bad. Only thing was, for me, for some reason, I got really cold on the table. Like, I'm talking, I was freezing. Like, my hands and everything just got like cold, and I was kind of like waiting. I couldn't wait till they came in because I was so cold. Like, I couldn't wait till she came in and saw me because I was freezing. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so cold. So other than that, everything went well. I would say it went well. I think my body just has to get used to it, and prayerfully in a few months the situation will have changed, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do my best to be diligent. She wants my husband's information, of course, because she's like, it's 50-50. It's not just me, it's me and it's him, and blah blah blah. So we'll see if I can talk him into this again. This is probably the most stressful for me, because trying to get him to do things that I'm like this, it's hard. And so y'all just keep praying for me. All right, I will keep you updated as I go again, or maybe the next visit or the next 2 visits, and let you know how it's going and how my progress is. I'll definitely let you know. She also wrote me a prescription or something to give to my doctor so that they could retest me over the 3 tests that she wants. Is the FSH, FSH, and then she wants some other, it was like, I think 2 other tests that she kind of was like, she needs those accurate numbers to, you know, make a good judgment call on what we're doing. So I'm going to try to get she gave me the information. I'm going to go to my doctor and see if my doctor can do those tests for me. I think it's the FSH, the prolactin, and the estradiol. Those were the 3, the FSH, prolactin, and estradiol. So I'm going to see if I can get that taken care of, get her that information, and once I do, we'll see. So success. I will keep you guys updated, and if you have any questions, comments, please leave them below and I will try to answer them. And also, please subscribe. I love seeing the comments and things like that. It kind of keeps me a little encouraged. And I hope that I'm encouraging you as well. All right, bye.